Last time y'all played, you met some Kuatoa finally, and they were very nice and wanted to take you prisoner, and you were rude and said no and fought them over it, and you won and murdered all of them.
Hooray! Well, we captured one.
Oh yes, you have one held prisoner. That was the one that was in charge, right? The monitor. Shishtar is a little annoyed that you guys got so violent so quickly with his people, but he's understanding. He's a pacifist, so he's not going to do anything about it anyway. So what are you guys doing? You have this prisoner. Just finished your fight. What's your plan?
Get close to the town and check it out. We probably still need to rest, right?
Yeah, I think I need my spells. I used some spells, so I need to rest.
Do you guys want to find a place to take a short rest, or are you guys going to look for a long rest here, or what?
Long rest.
What are you going to do with your prisoner? You're going to have him rest with you?
Fishy Krueger?
Yeah. Yes.
Fishy Krueger. We're not going to kill him? I thought we were going to kill him.
We were going to see if we could use him as like a bargaining tool in the city, I thought.
Yeah, I think you tied him up when you captured him. You're reasonably close to Sloopadoop right now, which is why you ran across these people. Roland scouts around, finds himself and everyone else another little nook off the beaten path, sort of taking note of the direction he had to go to get there. And you guys all post up there in various different ways to get some rest. That meditation thing for resting for elves,
yeah.
That actually, those 4 hours count as a long rest for elves. So elves' long rest is only 4 hours.
So wait, I thought that was only something Theron could have. I didn't, because, well, I guess a drow is technically an elf. So.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of the overarching drow class, I think, not a part of the subclass.
Oh, see, I thought he didn't get that because he was a dark elf. That's awesome. It's called trance, I think.
Trance. Yeah. That's for all elves. So under elf traits, you have a whole bunch of things that all elves get. And then when you go into the sub-genre of high elf or wood elf or dark elf, you also get the specific things that particular type of elf gets. You could essentially take watch for fully half the time, and then you could have people split the other 4 hour segment into 2 2-hour segments where they watch and then they still get the 6 hours of rest.
Sweet. Thorin needs to rest more, so Jeff will go on first watch, but he needs somebody with dark vision to help him out.
Nerosi will go with them.
All right, Jeff and Nerosi, and then Thorin and Calvinus will take second watch. Darendil will help Roland out a little bit on his watch. Well, he won't be there the whole time.
Oh, and we put a net, one of those fucking fish guy nets on the prisoner too, just for good measure.
All righty.
Nerosi wants to try to have a little conversation with Jeff while they're sitting together. Nerosi comes over and sits next to Jeff, and he's like, "Hey, Jeff."
Jeff does not respond, but doesn't leave.
Oh. Nerosi sort of looks around and he's like, yep. Jeff, what's it all about, you know?
It's about staying on watch so that we don't get attacked in the night. So focus on that.
Yeah, sometimes I think about, what's it all about?
Roll perception, both of you.
Oh, I love this fucking game.
Jeff says, while Nerosi is talking, cuts him off and says, "Shut up. I heard something."
And as you listen closely, you hear that there is a party of what you can identify from the sounds of their clanking spears and nets and their webbed feet that slap on the stone ground. That there is another one of these Kuatoa fishing parties heading in your direction.
Jeff goes and wakes up fucking fish guy, whatever his name is, Shishtar.
Shishtar's eyes slowly open and he says, "That did not feel like a full night of sleep."
There's more of your people nearby, another patrol. I need you to listen to them, see if they're friendly or not.
Excellent. I shall go greet them immediately.
No, let's just get out of here, man. Let's go.
He slowly lifts himself up. Is that what Nerosi says?
Nerosi's like waking everybody up. He's like, "We gotta go."
Do you want me to speak to them or would you like to flee? I am confused.
Listen to them, see what they're saying, see if they're friendly without talking to them.
Yes, I shall listen. And he approaches the edge of your encampment where Jeff heard them, and you can hear them moving. They do appear to be speaking, and he says, "This is a fishing party from the opposite faction, those that still worship the Sea Mother."
Remind me, which side are you on in this civil war?
When I left the city, there was only worshippers of the Sea Mother.
Okay. But so these guys are like the people that you're used to.
Yes.
Jeff turns to the group and says, I think we try and talk to these guys. We can try and bargain with them. We've got one of their enemies held prisoner. I don't think we need to run away quite yet. And shoots a glance at Neurosi.
Neurosi's like, should we put this Fishy Krueger at the front? You want to like carry him like to greet them with this tied up guy?
Sure.
With Shushtar too?
Yeah.
So you stick your prisoner in the front of the party, and you travel forward towards them in your standard formation there, except with having Shushtar and this other guy in front as opposed to behind. And eventually you see another party of Kuatoa here. This one is actually a little bit larger than the first group you saw. It looks like instead of having one monitor, there are two here, and there also appears to be, at least for Kuatoa, a very fancily dressed member of this group as well. And when you and Shushtar and your prisoner come into sight of them and they come into sight of you, he holds a hand out for the rest to stop, and he steps forward, speaking in his bubbly Kuatoa tongue. And Shushtar responds, do any of you speak Undercommon?
I don't know if I picked any languages.
Yes.
What did you do? Did you just look at the name of the race and were like, elf, cool.
Well, we were
Race,
coming up
cool.
with 3
Who cares
different
what they do?
characters. The way you explained it, they were all going to die. So I was like, I'm not going to invest too much into one character.
Well, at least know like what their abilities are.
I figured he spoke common.
Common, yes, everybody speaks Common. Most races, most non-human races also have another language, like you probably speak Elvish as well. And then some of them get to pick a third or are given a third. Yeah, so only high elves get an extra language. So no, you don't speak Undercommon.
Does Darendil?
Darendil,
He's a high elf.
he very well may. Let me see. He is a high elf. That's right.
You know he's gonna be a high elf. Like you know Darendil.
He does speak Undercommon.
Wow.
And
Nice.
so the leader of the other group seems to switch to a different language. And this one Darendil understands, and Darendil responds in the same language, but none of you all understand. And then finally you see this leader stop for a moment, look at everybody else, and then does some gestures with his hands and appears to start casting a spell.
Jeff does the spore telepathy thing with Darendil and says, you want to tell us what he's doing?
Oh, yes. He can't speak any of the languages you speak, so he's casting tongues so we can communicate.
Oh.
Calvinus is like, I cast tongues once.
Right, that could be useful if you need to communicate better. Then he finishes casting the spell as you guys are having this conversation, and then you can all understand his language, although it is in a bit of his dialect. Here, hello, I
Can't do it.
what is my name? My name is
Scraping the bottom of the barrel, are we?
I didn't know Kermit lived in the Underdark.
I don't know who Kermit is. Is he a Kermit?
Wonder if we'll find Miss Piggy down here.
Alcohol plus max DMing equals.
I have not started drinking.
You might want to start.
It's only going to get better.
Yeah, please take a shot.
I practiced this voice. You don't like my?
I love it. No, dude, I love it.
Love it.
But, you know,
I'm
hey,
loving it.
vicious mockery. So
Yeah, this is gonna be an endless well.
Jeff says, can you repeat that?
Please say that all again very
yeah,
slowly.
we need to hear it again, please.
Hello.
I'm sorry, I'm mute myself.
Hello. My name is Pluplupleen. I am the Kuatoa Archpriest of the Deep Mother, and I welcome you to Sloopadoop. Now, can I ask you all where you come from and what you are doing here? Anyone?
Okay, off mute.
Oh shit!
Went off a little early.
Tears.
Jeff just goes with the honest approach, says, we escaped from the drow. Shushtar led us here and told us we might be able to find a way out of the Underdark through Sloopadoop.
I see. To be honest, Sloopadoop is not in quite a state to accept visitors at the moment. We appear to be undergoing a little bit of civil war, so to speak. So, if I were to bring you in, there could be trouble, and it could cause problems on my side of the war. I have a suggestion that may aid you and myself.
Let's hear it.
I would like you to be my prisoners.
I don't know if I sign off on that, old man.
I'm not sure if you will be allowed in the town. Otherwise, you may be attacked on sight. I have a greater plan. It is not just for you to be prisoners. I will not bind you or tie you up. I will just merely bring you into Sloopadoop and call you my prisoners. Everyone will believe. But you do not have to act like prisoners. Kuatoa have a slightly different idea of what is normal. Allow me to call you prisoners.
I'm gonna have both my guys roll insight. Calvinus gets 20 and Neurosi gets 20.
The challenge here is that he's a fish. It's really hard to tell whether he's lying or telling the truth. You trust him. You don't see any real reason why you shouldn't trust what he's saying to be the truth.
Roland kind of steps up and says, I think we need to talk it over as a group if you'll just give us a moment.
I notice you are a group of fighters. That is part of the second part of the plan. Before you discuss, maybe I will tell you the whole thing, and it can help you come to conclusions. With the worshippers of the Deep Father in town, we have all these problems. They are the source of all the problems, and my daughter is their leader. What I would like is to offer you all as sacrifices to her, as a, what do you put it, olive branch, so to speak. And then, before she sacrifices all of you, we will kill her violently. The Sea Mother will accept my sacrifice of my daughter, and all of the Kuatoa will follow me again, and you can be safe and free in town. How does that sound?
Right, we're gonna have to talk this one out.
Yes, we are very patient fish, Kuatoa.
Go off in a corner and Sewell puts out a spore.
Oh no.
Got the spores? Seems like there's a lot that could go wrong. I mean, they're pretending to make us prisoners and then pretending to make us sacrifices.
Exactly. I was thinking maybe split the group, have a couple people stay behind just in case shit goes south.
It's not a bad idea. Although these people seem to be pretty weak.
There are many hundreds of them in town. If they decide to all attack you, I'm not sure if the strength difference will matter anymore.
Yeah, they've definitely got the numbers on us.
Shushtar, if we help this priest, you think the rest of the townspeople would follow him and help us?
The Kuatoa want nothing more than to follow a leader. Right now, there are two options, so there is chaos. If you remove one, they will all surely follow the other.
So you're saying we could remove this guy and support the other side of the Civil War, and that'd be fine too?
I suppose it would have a similar effect. I'm not sure if this other person who is in charge would be as kind to you as Plooploopine is being right now.
Jeff looks back at Roland and says, we don't have a lot of other options here. We're trapped in this tunnel network, and this is literally the only place we know how to get to. We can say we're going along with this guy's plan. If he double crosses us, or if the other side looks like a better ally, we double cross him.
Yeah, I just don't know if we should put all our eggs in one basket. If we all go in there, we could all be taken prisoner.
Darendale speaks up and he says, yes, I agree that having a few stay outside of the city might give us an advantage later on if needed.
Neurosi chimes in. He says, what if we kill both this guy and his daughter, and then maybe make Shushtar the leader of the Kuatoa?
I have taken a vow of pacifism. For me to gain leadership through violence would be the height of irony.
Is that a no? Or are you saying you'd still go along with it?
Yeah, you sound like a good leader.
I would, of course, lead my people in the best manner necessary would it come to that.
Because, I mean, this guy wants to kill his daughter. He sounds like a fuckhead.
Kuatoa have fish by the thousands.
If we do what these people say, can they give us a boat?
Kuatoa are expert sailors. Although they are fish and can swim through water directly, the Kuatoa use boats to go on their fishing parties on the Dark Lake.
All right, I'll volunteer myself for recon on the outside. Calvinus, you want to come with me?
Yeah, Calvinus, scout the area in whatever form you see fit. Roland, stay low, stay out of sight, and keep an eye on us.
So then we'll have Blurg, Shushtar, Darendale, Neurosi, Thorin, and Jeff going into the city as prisoners, so to speak.
Air quotes, prisoners, yeah.
They continue marching you through these caves, and the smell of brine gets heavier and heavier the further you travel. And towards the end of the day, you come out into a very wide, large, open cavern. In fact, except for the fact that you see no sky above you, you could almost be outdoors again. Because even Roland's level of dark vision here cannot see the ceilings or other end of this cavern. In fact, the spot that you're on right now is almost like a beach where you see a large body of water lapping up onto the rocky shore here. And the smell of rot and brine is almost overbearing at the shore of what can only be a huge sea in the dark lake. It travels out as far as the eye can see, and this shore travels to the left and right as far as your dark vision will allow you to see. There's definitely a large settlement of some sort very close by, and indeed the Kuatoa leads you in that direction.
Can we take a quick bathroom break?
Yes, sure.
Oh, yeah, what is this guy's name? Ploop?
I'm going to spell it for you. You just get used to this, by the way, because everyone you meet is going to have names like these. His name is Ploop It's Ploopeen.
Oh, Ploop. We're just calling him Ploop.
Can we call him Ploop?
Yes. And his daughter's name, which he would have mentioned at this point, is Blop Blip Blod.
So Ploop and Blop?
Yeah. BLOPPBLIPPODD. Blop Blip Blod.
Awesome. With the milestone leveling, what level are we going to get to in this campaign? I was worried it was going to be like level 5, because...
No, you guys have barely even started.
Oh shit, really?
You're on chapter 2, and chapter 2 is actually all about travel in the Underdark, and you go back to chapter 2 over and over and over again, traveling from area to area. So this is your first experience with chapter 2. You'll do this chapter a couple more times before the game's out, in addition to the other chapters that come in between it.
Oh shit.
This is a huge long game, and I have an absolutely perfect cap to it that will bring you to level 20 if we want to keep playing by the time we finish it.
Is it the dungeon thing that kills the characters?
No, that's Tomb of Horrors. No, this is a 3.5.
So this campaign is going to last like a couple years at this rate.
So I did Curse of Strahd, which was level 1 to 10. I did that all the way from beginning to end. It's the only campaign I've actually completed. I hear you, Adam. It took me about a year.
Okay.
And with this campaign, I'm actually trying to spend more time on specifics and details, which as the more I play, the more I realize that's what really makes the games interesting. So this will probably take even longer because I glossed over a lot of stuff in Curse of Strahd that I'm not going to be glossing over with y'all. Now that I've seen a campaign from beginning to end, there's no reason why I don't think we can complete it unless for whatever reason one of us stops becoming available on a regular basis.
Which has happened before, but
right. But then we get back into it somehow. So my schedule isn't going to change in any significant way. Oh, my dad just got home. What's up?
What, behind the ferry?
You're not, but you were standing here for a second, so I was going to say hi.
Hey, Mr. Saunders.
I was going to say hi. I can see you.
Oh, yeah. So,
we also say hi.
I know.
Yes, it's going on.
Hey, Mr. Saunders, how's it going?
He's got headphones in, Adam.
How'd you do that?
Tell your dad we all say hi.
Blocky 45.
Souvlaki 45.
I got your number.
You're in for a treat here. Yeah, well, you'll hear him because there's oftentimes shouting.
Souvlaki.
You just started?
We started at like 2:30. I got everything set up.
We all say hi, Mr. Saunders.
Everybody says hi.
Hey, everybody. Who are those people? Tell me who they are.
Adam. These people. Okay, so here we have. This is one of Adam's characters, Calvinus. This one over here is another character, Neurosi. These are both are Tim's characters, Thorin and Jeff. This guy is Andy's character, Roland, and these three are NPCs, Darendil, Blurg, and Shushtar.
Proper response. Yep.
Yeah. Like, okay. So this is what you've decided to do with your life.
Yeah. The disappointment is palpable.
He reaches for the button to send you to the incinerator.
He's happy to hear from all of you. He's just disappointed that this is what we're doing with our life.
Vicious